Hello, hello. Is it working? I think it is. Double check. Um. Uh. Yeah. Okay, I can see it. Good. Okay. Let me make sure. Okay. So. Um. Let me. So first, I gotta fix a few things. Then we're gonna get into the stuff. Finally got to where fixed. And eventually, I need to figure out why it was failing. But this is a puzzle for the fire. I do wanna. So then you do it in the right order. Unlock the door. Then we go into this one. Field tree fixed section. Go. Okay, so with that, now I do wanna create because I think there's 8 portals. 7 now. So I gotta make sure this works regardless. So 37. I'm gonna make sure that check and logs all the components if they're not locked. It's not on. Portal is off. If return. Anyway. And then this one's similar, but it's not doing it. So if this that components like not lock return. Oh, this if no, it should work just fine. 0, 1. Oh, because this probably is. But enter order is not the same as the number. Yeah, I wonder why. This have to. I'll just put a comment here. For some reason, this is not. Uh, okay, so I'll put that there so that I can remember and say you do fix this. So that way I can come back and fix this eventually, and I have it on Monday. Okay, so you have that. Gotta make sure. Let's see, 3. Let me pull up Monday and get the stuff that I need to figure out. Okay, so for September now we're gonna let me shrink. For September we need to what are things? English stuff, and then I'll say fix torch sequence issue And it's low priority. This is like super low. Add unlock visual for final torch puzzle, because what I wanna do is eventually have this show the direction. Like when you unlock this one, uh, it will signal that this is locked. So it'll be 3, 3, 6, this 7. So it needs to be radial so that you know which direction to go get the thing. We'll do 7. Yeah, we'll see how we do it. Yeah, because I want to have it kind of modular, so I have to have different pieces. For this one, I think is 7. So this is 7 now. But because at one point I had 8, and now I have 7. Okay, so I have that. Let's go back to the enemy now. So let's start with the testing. Okay. So loading. Okay, so we're gonna have to load the testing scene instead now to test. Here, I have a testing scene. This is, I set it up so now I can actually change scenes super easy. Okay, and then the testing scene, I need to put it in there. Here we go. Scene. And when we have the, can remove dragon because that was just for test. This is a place where I test things. Okay, so this is the guy that we're testing. But I'm gonna try to go to mix and mode to see if I can fix some stuff. Go to mix and mode. Let me make sure in. I don't have accidentally put anything up. Okay, so we have mix and mode. Let me see where this guy's at. It's an asset, but it doesn't have good. See, weapon. Let me make sure. Okay. Yo, let's see. Where do we have it? Here. Models. X. And 1. Okay. So we're gonna the FBX from here. We're gonna drag it into MixML. So load character. And then we're gonna see how good, if this is viable. If not, I'll use RoboKyle and then switch it to whatever other. So the idea is that we'll have a mixable character animations for humanoid. Oh, look, see, that's it pretty good. I didn't have to set it up. Nice. Okay, so we have him. Now we have to, what do we want him to do? Do we want him to dance? To die? Let me see. So let's do walk first. Do you want him to walk like this? That'd be funny. He's gonna be patrolling. Is there a patrol? Let me see. Patrol. Just in case. No. Okay. Walk. Just walk. Okay. Walking. What's the difference between this one and that one? Oh, this is for like heavier. Let's start with this one. Yeah. He can be walking drunk. That'd be cool. Well, if he's walking, oh yeah, he will be walking with a weapon. So maybe like this? No. No. Why does it say unarmed? I want it armed. And I don't want it backwards, I want forward. So I want something like this, but forward. Oh, we can do that. We could do this. But well, I want just that one single hand. Uh, Yeah, and then I gotta test it because it has the weapon, so that's the other. The walking with a briefcase might be good, but no, it's just a briefcase. Walking turn, that's good for like a turnaround. Good one. Um, oh, the arm space. Can do this for arm space. I wanted to give it more arm space. Let me see if there's another one with that one-handed. Maybe a shopping bag. No. Hmm. Um, let me see. Looks kind of okay. So we'll just do walking. He's walking. For the sake of getting it a little bit more arm space. There you go. Good. Okay, download. I think I have to down. I wonder if I can do all of them, right? With skin, without skin. This one is with the skin because this one's gonna be okay. So let me. I also have to download the base. So this one's with the skin. Then after that, I don't need the skin because it'll use the same avatar from the other ones. I definitely want to turn around. Where's the turn? This one's good. A little bit more arm space because he's gonna have the gun. I mean the sword without skin, and I'll see how. That way, I can see how that works. If it still gives me the same, regardless. Because I want to walk, turn. Oh, and then run. I need run, right? Um, on this is walk in circle. Hmm. That might be just good, huh? If we just, instead of saying where we want him to patrol, it just does a circle. But this is bad because we don't have control over where they go. And the steps are not gonna be good because we want to do a nav mesh agent. So nav mesh, okay. Okay, let's do a run. Run. And then, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay, just gonna be like booking it. Arm space a little bit. Let's see. I gotta remember what the arm space. Let's say 60 and then call it good for now. 60 on all of them. I don't remember what I did on the previous one. But okay, download about skin. Okay, so that's all. I think this is good to for testing. Okay, and then I have my own. I'm setting it up so that I can use my own stuff. Because I have enemies, Axeman, FBX. Let's do it. So we have now this new FBX. Hopefully, let me see with the. think eventually you could. Okay. So this one has. Let me see. See, the walking has the, the body, um, whereas the other ones don't. So this is the walking. Oh, that's the other thing is. Oh, this sucks. I think. Oh, because I want him to walk in place. I wonder if we can change that. Let me see. Hold on. Where is Mixamo? Let's see. Oh, there's gotta be a way. How do you do that? In place. Oh, there it is. I just get walking. Let's go back to walking. Let's see. Oh, there's walking left. Wait, left turn. Yeah, if you want to do left and right, that's good. But let's just do walking. And then we said 60 is our thing. In place. We want to do it in place. See, so that way, where is it? There. Trying to think. Depending on how I want to fix the walking so that it walks through the nav mesh, and the nav mesh determines how high and fast it goes. That way, it doesn't matter. I just change the animation speed. Yeah. Okay. So we'll try that. The other thing that we should do, I'm gonna open up, where is it? I'm gonna open up my project. Eventually we'll get there, maybe. That's Emerald AI. Emerald AI is a really good base if you're just doing single player. But we're doing multiplayer. So okay, so I'm gonna delete these. I could just replace them, but I haven't done anything yet. Okay, so let's go back to Miximo and get all our things. Okay, so this is in place. We're gonna download with skin, binary FBX, download. That way we have the rig, because we don't have the rig yet. I don't know how to download the rig. But anyway, so we have walking. And then what did we say? Turnaround. Where's the turnaround? Oh, I don't know why I'm so tired. Not turnaround. Action adventure pack. That might be good. Let me see. Why doesn't it let me just see all of them? It's so weird. Let me drop down. Okay, that's not gonna happen. Okay, my bad for thinking that. Oh, 180. It was called 180. Walking turn 180. It says. Oh, but this only works for 180. So only if like one edge case. I want it to be more modular so that it turns to the right. Walk, turn. Walking turn. Walking left turn. Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, yeah. So you could do the left and then just mirror it. That's why they probably don't have the right one. Okay, so we have the left. Arm space is 60 again. That's good. In place. So that way, if you're veering off, we can do veer off to the left, download, no skin. Let's see. And then gonna mirror it, and then now we're gonna work right. Will let me without skin. Okay, so we have the walking. Let's just do the running for sake. Running. I think I have to do like running left and right too, but yeah, this is pretty good. 60 again for arm space. And in place. Download without skin, yeah. And then we'll leave it at that because that's enough to kind of start the animation. We're gonna start with first the animations so that we understand what's going on. I haven't looked into it a lot. But let's walking right turn. I don't like having spaces in my causes problems. Okay, so we're gonna what the heck? Delete these. Okay, so we're gonna put these in here. Okay, now this is okay. So we have the walking, and this is gonna be kind of like our guy, probably. Yeah, this is our dude. Way cooler than the other guy. Hello. And then I eventually have to add the weapon. It's just right now I'm doing the patrol. This it? Oh, because I. Hmm, okay. Oh man, I was fine a while back. Now I'm sleepy. It's almost nap time. Okay, so we have the guy looks the same. Oh, yeah, we have him in T pose. So that's a problem. Let me see if Mixamo lets me download a static guy. T pose. Or oh no, let me check. Let me say characters. No. George account info. Oh my god. Let me see. Hold. Did I open? Oh no, I Emerald AI. Close it. Mix. Where's my guy though? Just wondering if I can. I do have a T pose. I don't know if I want to. I just idle. Oh, I guess I idle. That's the one. To idle. Hmm. Maybe this one. Let's do. Let's do sad idle. Why not? Just, he's sad. He's not killing anybody. Download with skin, without skin. Let's just do that. Okay. Let's set it up now. I think it's fine. I think it'll be fine. I'm just kind of trying to figure things out. Been a while since done the full setup. Let's see. Enemies. No. Art. Enemies. X-Men. So yeah, and technically these are all the animations, so I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay, so we're gonna remove this guy. The first thing we need to do is the import settings. Okay, so we have the import, the rig. We're gonna make it humanoid. Create from this model. Apply. So it's gonna create the humanoid from this. Sure that's okay. So now this has the humanoid. So all these, I can set them now to humanoid, copy from other avatar. And this guy should have one now. Yeah, there you go. Fly. So now they're all gonna have the same thing. Oh, let's see. Okay. So now Axeman animator. So we're gonna create an animator. And the idea is that we'll create something like this, I think. Let me see. So we'll try to do something where we have this tree for all the different, like the speed and the direction. And then so you go from idle to walk to run. Idle, if it's 0, yeah, so if it's 0, 1. So right now we're just trying to control the speed so that you can control from 0 to walking to running and back and forth, and then right or left. And then we'll use these um, triggers to then go figure out if they need to be like doing uh, forward, right, or left, right? Like forward, forward. I don't know what the direction. The direction goes from here to here, and it depends. Like, and I'll look into this, but that's the Miximo. Miximo is really good at doing this stuff. The main thing is that I'm trying to bring it. Hey, Shadow, what's up? Sorry. Um, then let me see. I can't type, but or can I? No, I can't type in here. Go to channel. But if you send me a message, Shadow, like should be able to answer. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do. Okay, so we have the control. Now we needed the animator. So we're gonna create an animator. Where's the animator? There it is. Axeman animator. Okay, so we're gonna have this, and we're just gonna like not copy, but check. Yeah, copy or whatever. Gosh, just talk outside. Yeah. We're gonna use the same thing as what for what's its face? For proc. What is it? I forgot what it was. The AI Emerald AI. Okay, so we're gonna kind of copy similar things. So we're gonna have a thing called, what is it? What is this thing? Create new blend tree, and we're gonna call it movement, not tag, movement. And in here, we're gonna go start doing the blend tree. We need, see, blender type 1D. Okay, we're gonna blend. Wait, oh, my bad. Okay, I'll put it here so that way we can. But hey, real time or big? Capuchin, I think used real time, but yeah. So most of the time for the horror mode stuff, they did I think real time on some stuff. But like if you have a lot of lights, you have to bake it. You can't. There's no way in VR that you can do um, real time lighting with all those effects and post processing. Let's just know that. I have post processing, but I don't have any lights on my. I just have. So I bake my lighting and then I use post processing to make it look pretty. But even that's pushing it. So if you have a lot of lights, bake it. Okay. So then we add emotion 3, 2. Okay. Sure. Okay. So we have let's see, idle, walk, and run. So then we have these does it let me create or no? Um, need idle. Oh, so this one is uh idle. I think it's a sad. Where's the sad? Dang it. There's a lot of stuff. Was there not a sad? Idle. Okay, let me see if it'll let me grab it from here. Oh, because they're all exported as freaking. This is. Oh, I hate this. So this is why I don't like Mixamo, because it gives you these sad idle. Like the animations are so dumb, like the way they set it up. So we have sad idle, and then we have. Let me see for the next one. Walk, and walk is blend type. Let me see if I can do the walking. Walk right here, and they should be walk. I think it was walk with purse or something. And then, so we're gonna go in here, walk purse, and then it doesn't have the mesh, so I hope because it does the same. The humanoid, it should do the same bones. It'll, and then we have what else? We have running, right? Where's the running? There was a way to download all these separate apps running. Okay, so we have this guy, axe running. Okay, I should to do like axe set idle. Let's do it now. Okay, axe running, axe sad. I'll just do sad, and then axe walking. Okay, and then we have these turn left, axe turn left, and then axe turn right. Okay, so we're gonna have those. On this one, I don't see how it did it. How did it do it? Is it a new? Let me see if it'll let me do. How did it? Another blend. Here, okay. I'm trying to see how to do another blend tree. Oh, and here, we have the walking. No, it won't let me do the blend tree. Okay, and then let me see. I'm trying to understand how they did it. I'm sorry, it don't really work well. What do you mean by the prefabs don't work? Like what do you mean by the prefabs don't work? Like which prefabs? Like the enemies, or like what are you prefabbing? Have you tried Googling it or how to use prefabs? Let me see what to do. Okay, so movement. I don't walk. I don't want. Huh? Maybe it's a Unity 6 thing or no? Blend type 1D parameter speed. Let me see if it'll let me do speed. Okay, speed, and then that's fine. The thresholds there. It's not. No, I don't. Thresholds. Select. Just time scale. I don't know why it's not letting me do more with these. And trees. Let's see where it let me figure this out. Yeah, I don't know how they did that with the blend trees. Create. Let me see. Yeah, I can't create a blend tree here. Not even let me move. How do you nest though? Let me see if I could just copy paste this. Very weird. Let me see if it'll let me do this. Come on. This is blend tree. And then just trying to see how can I put another blend tree in another blend tree. Create node, new blend tree, movement, or this one is idle. Say it's an idle. In there. And me parameter, and then paste. This is a blend tree, but it won't let me, like it says right there, able to let me. Let me see, like if I detach the floor, it would disappear in the prefab, but go to the actual scene. You just have to make sure that your prefab matches your scene, dude. Like you just gotta be aware of what's on and off. Um, so if you detach, so like I'm trying to read your sentence. It says like if I detach the floor, so where are you detaching the floor? In the prefab or in the scene? It would disappear in the prefab. Okay, so you're detaching it in the prefab, the floor, but when you go back, it's actually still there. So you need to make sure that in the scene, you revert your prefab to match what's so the scene. If you want the scene to match what you're doing on the prefab, then you just have to revert, and it'll revert all the changes on the scene and change it. Because what you're doing with a prefab is you are modifying something underneath another level, and so then the scene doesn't understand what you did sometimes because it overrides. So, for example, this rig right here that I have, like let's say this guy, that's not it's kind of a prefab, but not really. So let's say I have I want to do the prefab, so I'm gonna do read empty axeman. Okay, so I'm gonna go 0 0 to make sure that this is gonna be my prefab. Okay, and then I'm gonna put the axeman in there 0 0 0. Okay, if let me move this here. It's not a prefab yet, but when I drag it, now it's a prefab. So what you're saying is, for example, if you detach something, so let's go to the prefab. If I move something in here, like let's say I move this up, so let's say I move that and I save it. Now if I go in the prefab, see how it's still centered? Let's say I move it to the left and I save it, it's not gonna work because these numbers are already affected on the other one. Watch. I go back. Oh, it is working. Wow. Because it updated. Okay, so usually it overrides this. So sometimes like if you do, depending on what you're moving, let's move this back. Um this thing you can either apply or revert. So if I go in here, I move this guy, Is it gonna move? What am I moving? Move this guy forward. Does it overwrite the other one? No, it's still over there. See? So in the prefab, this value is 10. So if I want the shadow, pay attention. If I want this guy to match the prefab, so I want it to be over here on this side. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing or what I'm pointing at. But if I want this guy to do this, what I see in this prefab, and it's not happening here, is because this has override stuff. So I have to either revert this or revert everything, and it'll revert back to what the prefab is. And now it matches the same. How it matches. So that is like the prefab. You just have to be aware. If you move something in the scene, it will overwrite whatever you're doing in the prefab. So again, if you wanted to always revert to this, like if I move it here, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna change. See, it's still back there. So I need to revert, and it will match what's on the prefab. That makes sense. So try that. Make sure that the prefab, you can revert. If you revert, it might undo other stuff, but you at least have the changes that are in the prefab. It'll match whatever's here. Okay, so let's see what we want to do with this guy. Still don't know why. Let me try to get my help because I don't know what's going on. Unity blend tree within a blend tree. I just don't know how that happens. It'll be the parent blend tree where you want new motion. The inspector panel of the parent blend tree. Add button list. Oh, okay. So let's see if we can figure it out. Okay. So I think I'm learning something new today. Let's see. So we'll do the animator. Okay, so in here it says add blend tree. There we go. Okay, so delete these. Yeah, delete these. There we go. See, Google to the rescue. I Googled it. Let me show you. Crap, it's gonna open up soon. Zoom. In here, I was Googling, I was looking it up, and it just kind of gave me an idea of how to add blend trees. So I just need to, in here, like C says, so from the drop down, choose blend tree. So now add blend tree, add blend tree. There we go. I was like, why isn't it right click? I have to right click in here. And so now I have these that are the, what is it called? Move, idle, walking, running. Okay, and then let me see. So we have a speed. So now, what? Why is the speed 0? Oh, 0.51. Oh, because I added more stuff after, so it kept increasing. Okay, 0, movement. Let me double check now. I have 3 monitors and still not enough because of the chat. Oh no, no, it's in here. Okay, so where is it? That monitor. I'm looking for the, something's going on with it. I guess the window is broken for, this is why, like, Emerald AI has some issues with UUI. Well, it's not Emerald AI, it's this mirror integration. That's doing some weird stuff. Okay, so you have speed. Let me see if it'll let me, dang it. Yeah, it's broken, so I'm gonna have to figure out as I go. Okay, so now we have the idle, which is what we want. Sad idle. Come on. Sad. And then we have Then we need the direction on this one. Okay, so this one has parameter direction. Oh, but there's nothing in here. Okay, so direction parameters. Float. I think it's float. No. Do we need float? Let me see. No, it's direction. And then delete. Okay, so now direction. Where is it? Let me. Okay, so direction has like negative. How do I get it to understand what I need? Okay, direction. Get it. Let me negative 90. No. Um. Dude, parameters. Yes, okay, let's do this one. But let me grab this one too. Yeah. Okay, and then we have somewhere. I'll just turn it back on. Okay, how can I assign like a capuchin sky texture? I mean sky. Um, I don't know what the capuchin sky texture looks like, but I can show you how to add sky textures. So in here, like in the scene, see how this has like nothing because it's what I have in here. Windows, render, lighting. And then in here, in the lighting settings, you have environment skybox. You have a default skybox. Where? Okay. And so you can use different, you can create your own skybox. So in here, let me see. I just haven't, I don't even know if I have, no, I haven't. Sky, I don't know, create a material or something. And this material could be a skybox. Skybox. Set a cube map, then new skybox. And then in here, you just select what you want. I don't know, but in here you need the cube map. What it of a skybox, so I can do this crazy one. White. Okay, so I have this skybox now, but you need to have that render the HDR image. So you need the image, and then in the lightings, let's see if I yeah, there. And here, you can just new skybox, and then make sure that it's visible. I don't know where. Render, lighting, and then should have a skybox in here. I don't know. Oh, it's doing this is because the background. Um, Not displaying, but it's affecting it. That's because the camera right now is the camera camera rendering. Default render type is environment skybox. Yeah, so it should be doing the skybox. Uh, I don't know. Let me see if it does it. No. But if you have the sky, I don't know why it's not. Has something to do with the settings. What color thing didn't work? Oh, the buttons. Well, that's like the be awesome stuff. That's why. That. Um, Let me see. Why is my mm, my box should be but you should have the skybox in there, so it should be able to be visible. Um, and that way you can just. I just don't know why it's in this one. It's not working. Um, light, real time, whatever. Doesn't just a testing scene, but I think. Oh, there it is, skybox. So see, there you go. I was just like the visualizing, so you can um if I change here, where's Windows render lighting, you can change the skybox right here, skybox, and if I go back to default, you can usually use skybox, but it's the material, so you can do the default. There's a default. There's my new one. The skybox in here, you have to have the image in here. So yeah. Okay. Now back with this guy. We were okay, yeah. So I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, so where is it? Dang it, I have so many screens. I don't know where this thing is. Is it here? Oh, it's probably right here. I'm so dumb. Um, Hold on. I'm just moving scenes around. I'm used like having two projects is hard. I'm just trying to see what the components are. Okay. Okay, so we have the animator. Go back to the animator. Um, Animator. So we need, that's the avatar, but the actual animator we're gonna put is this one. Okay, so the man. Okay, now I just want to make sure, see what's going on. Speed, it'll walk run. And then I have title, threshold. Oh, it's another blend type. Oh my goodness, it's like what? Really? Okay, there. Idle. Yeah, okay. So this is the threshold 0. Loop because it's a oh, loop time, loop post. Maybe? I don't know. Okay, so we have this. Then the walking with the direction. Um, so we have the motions on the walks. So they're all the same walk. And then the threshold. So it's negative 90, 0, 0, and 90. And it'll do the same walk animation regardless, I guess. So it's walking, walking, and walking. Okay, and then running, um, motion field, running, and then loop, loop. Um, oh, the direction. And then here we have one, it's running 0.5. I think, yeah, I guess that's fine. And then walking, mixing the running. Oh, because we need same for all. This one, we have negative 90s, 0. That way it'll blend the same. And then so we have all these running. Hold on. Let's double check on. Okay. So remember this is not a flow type. Let me say movement. Oh, which is okay. So I need. Hold on. I'm just looking at this. Okay. Right. Oh, it direction. It's the direction. It's okay. I gotta make it float. Come on, let me delete it. Direction and direction. Okay, and then this one. Now I can delete. Okay, so now I should stop complaining. Negative 90, 90, direction, speed. Okay. Okay. That's that, I believe. Oh, okay. So turning. Let me check this. Turn right. Um, Weird. Um, Idle state. Idle active. Turn left. Turn right. Turn left. Turn right. Huh. So Emerald AI here. Let me show you guys. Okay. Let me check. So it walks. Then I'm gonna see what it does when it turns. Oh crap! I forgot to pause it. Let me check the two-handed guy. He walks. He patrols. He has this movement. and then turned. I wish I could. It's just a quick turn. But let me see if I can catch it again. It's just for a split second. Just looking at the parameters. Direction. Okay. Change the direction. Matter. It is so weird. Huh. Maybe the because it's hmm. Okay. And the reason why I'm doing this is because the again I'm doing a multiplayer game. So I gotta kind of understand what's going on and kind of simplify things. And so what's going on is that the direction changes, not necessarily in here. This controls thing controls the actual rotation. So the actual directions is in the script. Where's the dang it? Did I move it too far? One way. Somewhere in here. Make sure. I always lose that second window. So this guy. So there's combat, there's a bunch of stuff, and so I'm just trying to. Then you have wonder type waypoint systems. Then here, this Emerald script, and it's gonna be like crazy. New window. Okay. So it's loading. Whatever. Okay. So what we have is the waypoints, the turn. How does it know when? Settings, walk, it's walking, walk distance. Then when using root motion type, yeah, movement speed is controlled by the animation speed. So that means that way depending on the animation. That's good for when you're pacing. You want to make sure because oftentimes you're trying to match the speed to the animation, and so if you just have the animation, so if the animation speed changes, then the character speed changes. Here are the turn settings. So, oh my god, loading. So I'm gonna after this, I'm gonna try and play through everything and kind of show you guys where I'm at, and I'll just this is gonna take a lot longer, but I'm gonna maybe focus on finishing the setup. I mean, I'm gonna work on finishing the hot fixes. There's two fixes that I need to the player respawning and the dragon. I want to fix the dragon. Still a little bit not perfect, but that's gonna take a while. So maybe I'll fix the player respawning first. Oh, there's a lot of things I want to add. Okay. Um, Yeah, this is gonna take a while because what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna check on the turn settings. They have turning angle. So the turn settings, depending, like I can look at the turning angle, um, and go look at the script. So let's can go in here and then say, hey, turning angle. Where is it? Turning. Mm, so editor variables. Yeah, turning editor variables. Those are in the editor, I think. No, yeah. Hold on. Oh man, 'cause they have this turning angle angle. Oh, there's a. So this is the direction. So say move AI mesh. Okay. The move AI mesh. It has the velocity of the mesh desired velocity. So it gets a velocity. The angle is the velocity, which direction it's going, divided by pi, because it's doing a radius circle, and so it's saying, and multiply by 180, because the a tangent, I believe, well, if you have velocity, you have like a negative 90 and 90, like say, I don't know. Oh, it's between 0 and 2, and then you multiply 180, it's the 360. Well, anyways, you get that angle. Maybe I'm not gonna do it that way, but we'll see. AI animator, set float. This is the direction. It gives me the angle. So this is this negative 90 to 90 angle that I need. And so the order of operations, it'll do this times 180. That gives me, so, and this, pi, pi. And then, but yeah, that's the direction. And then moving, turning sensitivity. So then you multiply by that. So how fast, like, I don't think this is between negative 90 and 90. This will turn it into that, or not turn it, but you multiply by that to kind of how fast. Damping, set float. Um, damp. Okay. Okay, if it's stopped, it'll say speed and 0. Nav mesh nav mesh agent 0. So see how it sets the animator, and then you set the nav mesh. So that's the thing, is you have to watch out, is that you have to constantly control these two. Um, and it's constantly doing the direction regardless of what the speed is. And then the speed, yeah. So the movement, speed. So this is really good to know. Yeah. Yeah, root motion. So this is like if you don't want to, if you're doing nav mesh or if you're doing root motion, you do it this way. So Emerald AI is really good for, like, if you want to dive deep into this and see how they did it. Um, see, because they sometimes this can be hard and tricky once you start adding more and more, because they have like all these settings for each type and they're all separate. So it might help you understand how to change things and separate them. The other thing is that they have, um, so for example, see if I can find it for you, the animator. Where's the, if I can find the animator, the animations, the animator, okay, there. So the trees look like this, right? That's like a mess. So you don't want to start like this when you're starting your AI stuff, because it's a mess, right? Like, but they did it because that's how they were like organizing and whatnot. So it starts with like movement and trying to figure that out, and then oh, no, um, And then you go from, well, I need the idle states, the hit state, death, and you have these movements, the attacks, and everything has, but they're pretty organized. And then this is basically saying like, hey, from here you can get to like the dodge at any point just by doing this, which is dodge trigger weapon type equals 1. So if you have one weapon, and then if you have like two weapons, probably on this one, dodge triggered. So this is the default, and so then the default is 2 if the state weapon state equals 1. So either on this side or the other, and I don't know specifically which dodges they are, but as you're adding more animations, this is how you kind of organize it. You have the states and the, so that it doesn't get, because then you're like going crazy. That's why the blend trees are really good for walking and running, so that you're not just going back and forth between walking and running. You're actually blending. That's the whole point of the blend tree. So yeah, and then the weapon. So even though this looks kind of intimidating, it's really good. It's all manipulated in here, so you can go in the script and learn from it. So I think even if you don't use it, it's a great learning asset. I wish they had like a multiplayer version or some way to like decouple it. But for now, that's what it is. Okay. So let me close this stuff. Okay, and then close tab. We're gonna stop this. Let me check if it'll let me. So we can test this. I can just say play. But let me see if it'll bug out. It shouldn't. It should start with idle. And I'm gonna see if I can change the parameters as I go. Yeah, so he's kind of there. There's some red lights. I don't know if that's good or bad. That seems bad. Inspector. Where's the general? Okay, so here, there, that it's looping, doing good. Let's see if I switch the parameters. Speed to 0.2. Not playing the animation. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure something out. 0.5 is working. Doing idle. Just gotta figure out how to fix it to make sure that they are using the same avatar. And yeah, so I just gotta fix some stuff to see how I can, because I thought the import settings. Let me see, walking humanoid on this model, sad. Yeah, it's using this, so it's in sad mode. It's just the. Let me see. Actually, I think it is fine. Go back to the animator. I just gotta make sure the states are setting up correctly. Yeah, okay, it's animating. It just says this. The speed is 1. Hmm. Oh, because this is direction. It should be speed. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So speed should be 0. Okay. Let me fix this. This is set to speed now, I think. Okay, walking, running, and then the direction. Yes. Now we should still be set at the beginning, and when I change it, the speed, it'll speed up. See. Okay, so he's sad. See up one. I don't even know what it'll do. It'll try to move. Oh yeah, because it's trying to 0.449. There we go. Let's see, 0.2. It's like sad walking. 0.3. Okay, 0.5. Okay, now we're going 6, 7, 8.9. So 0.5 is walking. Maybe fast. 0.4 is max. Is sad walking. Okay, so it's working. So that we got the. I mean, it's a start. I know it takes forever. Not fun. It's not fast, but little by little. Mixed up. Okay, so now I'm gonna fix everything. What did I want to fix? Oh, the respawning. Oh man. Well, let me do something else. The respawning is gonna be really annoying. Um, let me see. Let me make sure. Let me see. Let me see. Um, okay. Let me, okay, so let's just finish up with this. Okay, so we have. I don't even know what to call it. Do I even care? Because the portal controller, we'll see what's unlocked. I already have all these controllers, but portals turned on. It will turn on doors. That's a portal. The door, um, secret door should turn off. Should save the progress and it should lock the room. Okay, that's good. Then secret door should be turned on when the portal's turned. Okay, yeah, fix that. But the thing is, I wanna. I guess I could do something. Hold on. I'm trying to think. Trying to standardize this. Okay, so let's say we have chunks, something. Just gonna have to quickly model something. It's just super quick. Shape, it'll be one of these. Or maybe better if we did. Yeah, let's just do that now. Whoa. Okay, so we have this present sorts. Okay, so what we're gonna do, this is just like this is just like a test, or not a test, but like a simplified white version of it, white boxing version. P por- portal stool, or something. I don't know what I call it. I'm gonna set it right here. I'm gonna put this here. Kind of thinking on the fly. I haven't given it. I know what it wanted to look like in the end, but right now I just need something that works, minimal, and it does the job. So the idea with this is that it's going to signal where the other ones, where each porch is, in a sense. So like we have the 8 porches, 7. It goes one here, one there, 3, 5, 2, 2. Okay, and then what we're going to do is this thing. I go in here. Um, And wait, why is it way over? Okay. Then we're gonna go back down. Let's see. Let's apply an offset because I don't want to have to rotate. Um, Prism and the offset. The offset will let me do that. Okay. And if I want to do this, yeah. Okay, we're gonna do 7. There. Okay, so we are gonna yes. Okay. Yeah, I can't even see them. But okay. So let's see if these are kind of accurate. Everything. Okay, so we have not accurate. So and it doesn't have to be like super precise. It's just for so we have this offset has to point that way a little. Yeah, there you go. That one's there. For the most part, I think it's good. So this one doesn't have anything, but let me see. We have because we have over there though. Okay, so this is the only one that's kind of like no. We have this one kind of that way, and this one push way out there. So this is kind of like okay, not a big deal. I think this one has to face out that way more. That one's that way. Um, and then we have that one this way more. I shouldn't care this much, but yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we have this little bit. Go that way more. So now we have this, okay? The main thing with this though, let's figure this out. I'm gonna apply everything to the prefab. Now we're gonna go in the prefab and now we're gonna work on it here. So prefab. Okay, so obviously these are rotated a little bit off. I didn't even think about that. Don't care a lot. Let me see. Oh, these are covered by that. So let's go back. Let's check. This just move this up more. Doesn't matter. Mm. Okay, so we have these that little, not too crazy, and then move this portal with these torches a little bit. Where's the portal? Okay, portal and then we also have, before I forget, somewhere in here we have the field tree hidden. Oh, you want here more. And then, okay, so what these are gonna do, let's go into prefab. We wanna make sure, we're gonna add a different, we're gonna change the color of the material. That's what we've been doing for now. Mesh collider, so they're simple. And then now the um, material. Where do we want it? Puzzles. Puzzles, yeah, no. Do you have? Oh yeah, we have simple step. Let's call it uh, unlock or yeah. And then we have the solved. Let's just do that. Yeah, solved. We can do like a little bit of orange, and this would be like that. But we're gonna make it universal unlit. Okay, so it's there. Unsolved means is we can have it. I think we can have it. Let's have it simple lit. Then don't receive shadows, and it's grayed, black, whatever. Okay, yeah, there you go. So we have these. We're gonna be. Eventually, we'll do something more artistic. That'll show that it's lit, like a emissive layer, or like yeah, an emissive part. Um, okay, so we have that. Um, okay. Okay, so we have what we're gonna do is these torches, each one, when they're lit, they on object is on. You can just have it go in here. This one on. Find the other one. Let's just name them. Standing torch 1, standing torch 2, standing torch 3, 4. This is not 4. Which one's 4? 4, 5. Think. No, this one's 6. This one's 7. Okay. Now I can change them to the right order if I want to. I don't go crazy. And then we're gonna do the same for these. Right? We have the offset. So we have one. One is that. It's like one of these. That's 1 right here. Offset 1. Or we're gonna make prism 1. And then this one is 2. I believe. Let me make sure 3. Oh no, we're not right. Okay, so okay, hold on. So 1 is 1 though. Okay. 2 is 2. Oh, this one's 3. Whoopsie. 3 and 4. 5. 7. So go crazy. Okay, so now I will here section is 1 when the fire's on, and the object is put out. Yeah. So you fire. So this is 1. So we're gonna go to 1, 1 in here, and 1 in here. What I'm gonna do is when it's on, mesh render, material, we're gonna set it to that material, solved. When it's not solved, that material, where's mesh render material? Oh, okay. And then I have this solve now solved material. Okay. And so that's what we're gonna do with all these. We have to go one by one, but it's okay. And once these are set, I can create the same setup with like an altar. So I'll prefab it so that it's all together, and so the torches go with the puzzle. So I'm gonna eventually do like a specific puzzle for this. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, what happened on this? Hold on. Check on logs. Oh, that something's not happening on these. Let me double check something. Good thing I just checked these because they weren't. Okay. Fire portal. Something else is wrong, but okay. Here's not here. Um. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, sometimes that stuff is tedious, but we're just right now. We're not trying to be efficient. We're just trying to be effective. This. Okay. I just. Oh man. And then. I don't know. I was there before. Oh, I might not want to push that to the. Under. Dang it. I'm gonna have to be careful because there's another thing that's using this prefab. Let me check before we move on with this. Central. See what the central room does. I don't want to break anything. This one. This is just a copy of that. Porch standing section. Okay, so we have this one's the same thing. Okay. Okay, they're all the same. They changed a bit. Nothing wrong with. Oh, it's a smoke. I used to have smoke, and I removed the smoke. So we'll have to see. It's just for the smoke. Okay, so let's go back to /1. Okay, So the idea is that the portal unlocks when all these light up. And so that way it tells the player which direction they have to go to find the rest of the puzzle. So it's just kind of like a hint as to once you light one torch, you'll see that. And that makes sense. Go in. Okay, so we'll go back. This one, I have the stuff. This. Okay. On this one. Okay, so let's go back. Make sure to apply all. Open. Okay. Prism 1, 2. Okay. I think I fudged something. Okay. Now we have the third one. Whoa, that's way. Oh man, there's a lot missing on this. Fire portal check unlocks. Okay, so unlock. On the prism, where are we? 3? You said? Yeah, 3. Render, set material, and then solve. Fire. And next one. Four. And do material. Material. It's over 5 over here. There. Need 6 and 7. Try to do them all faster, but I want to make sure I'm doing it right. I'm sure there's other ways to do this better, but for now I just need to get it done. By the time I come up with something, which one did I say I'm on? 6. That's why we named it, so that way it becomes super easy after. Under. And then we have the last one, 7. I'm gonna make sure this is 7 because it used to have 8, but I just kind of took it down 1. A little bit clutter. Let me finish this. No, that's not the right one. Oh yeah, it is. It says pre. Go test it. I'm pretty sure we can. Rename, yeah. Okay. All of them. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the beginning, and then I'm gonna go on. Okay. We are super close. Like I'm super close to. I just need the enemy. Once I have the enemy, I think I have a pretty good loop for this, and then I just gotta fix one more bug, and we can move on to the next tunnel. And we're almost done. Oh, I forgot. I'm in the testing scene. About that. Good. Yeah, I want to get to the point where we're actually saving progress, so people start playing more and testing. Oh, I'm gonna accidentally hit. Can I go? Yeah. Step on. Yeah, so I gotta fix that. Yes. Oh man. Okay, let me see. What is going on? Portal. One portal turned on. Secret door. Oh, it is unlocked. I just can't see it. Where is that at? I don't even know. I thought it was over back here. Oh, I need to see. This is and guys is gonna be and this time it did work. Weird. This is what I was trying. They actually did it. Oh, I don't know what changed. What is different about those guys? Oh, I have to look at it. Yeah, so this might be a little bit harder than I thought. But we'll see how it goes. Mm, okay. Yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna figure out. Um, yeah, I'm gonna change the distance that those trajectories go, and then do a toggle. Yeah, I gotta write it down. So what I'm gonna do is add a toggle for locking mechanism. What else? Oh man, it's tedious. I'm trying to think. Oh, how? Mm, double check respawning. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Lower enemy levels at the start of the game. Uh, in the puzzles. Yeah, so that way it doesn't puzzle was problem. Add a reset to the puzzle, because I only want to activate it when you think you're done with the puzzle. But like if you are wrong on the third one, it shouldn't even stalk you. It should just stop. I still have to figure out why it does that. That's it. Okay, good job. We are done. Okay. Yeah, so I just gotta work on the new enemy, get all that working.